Hi everyone! So I've got a new novel that we are going to be reading this week. So this week I have picked another one of William Shakespeare's adaptations. But this week I have picked to read The Tempest. So I hope you all enjoy. The Tempest. A violent storm was raging over the island. Palm trees bent and swayed like dancers in the howling gale that tore off their branches and sent them tumbling through the air. On a beach not far from the mouth of his cave stood Prospero the wizard, his white hair and beard streaming out in the wind, his black robes flapping around him. As he raised his left hand, thunder rumbled. He lifted the staff in his right hand, and fork lightning crackled, flickering like snakes' tongues across the inky clouds. Out to sea, a ship with broken masts and tattered sails wallowed helplessly as the storm drove it towards a jagged coral reef. A lovely young woman in a white gown hurried out of the cave and ran towards Prospero, her dark hair whipping about her face. She caught the wizard by the sleeve and called out, "Father Prospero!" But he seemed not to hear her. His eyes burned silver with magic, and they stayed firmly fixed on the ship. "Father!" shouted the young woman. "What are you doing?" "Everyone aboard that ship will be killed." Above the sound of the wind came a groaning crash of timber striking rock. A huge wave reared up like a startled horse and thundered down on the ship, making it vanish from sight. Prospero lowered his hands. The wind dropped to a gentle breeze. The boiling clouds faded into a blue sky, and the sun glinted on the calm sea. "No one has been harmed, Miranda," said Prospero. "Everything is as I planned. For your sake, I have used my magic to help right a great wrong, done long ago." "What wrong, father?" Miranda asked with a puzzled frown. "Enough," said Prospero. He moved his left hand in front of Miranda's face, and she fell into an enchanted sleep where she stood. Prospero took 2 paces towards the sea, looking out at the place where the ship had sunk. "Soon, my brother," he whispered. A sound made him turn his head in time to see a strange creature creeping up behind Miranda. It was shaped like a man, but its skin was covered with glistening green scales, and its eyes were as yellow as a lizard's. "Caliban," Prospero said sternly, "you brought no wood or water to the cave this morning. Must I send the spirits to torment you again?" Caliban scowled. "I was not born to be your servant," he answered defiantly. "My mother, the great witch, promised me that I would rule this island, and so I would have if you had not come here and stolen her books of magic and freed her slave spirits to help you drive her away." "Silence," said Prospero, and he snapped his fingers. Needles of fire seemed to lance through Caliban, forcing him to his knees. "Mercy, master, mercy," he cried, bowing his head. The pain left him, and he hid his face so that Prospero could not see his cunning smile. "Why are you so cruel?" he whimpered. "You were kind to me once." "And you repaid my kindness by trying to kidnap my daughter," snapped Prospero. "Get to work, you treacherous wretch." Caliban stood and shambled off. "I will be revenged one day," he muttered to himself. "I will be the king of this island, and I will take Miranda as my queen." And we'll stop there for now.